Our countrymen are really heroic in the sense that we join hands in helping the less fortunate, those who were devastated by these typhoons. But the thing is, we're not nipping it in the bud. This is just the beginning. I don't want to sound prophetic or anything like that, but like you said, we can expect, weirder weather and weirder, more destructive climate. The best we can do really is to take heed and change our ways. As cliche as that may sound, but the reason why the climate is changing is because also of our undoing, whether it be conscious or unconscious. We live in a world so saturated with consumerism. Little stuff here and there, they turn to junk eventually. They turn to garbage. And where do you put that? We know that all the countries in the world are having problems finding out where to ditch garbage, what to do with pollution and emissions and all that. So we have to really now dig deeper into ourselves and really pause and think. Are we going to change? Are we going to change the way we live? For instance, are we going to use more of our cars? Are we going to litter on the street? Are we going to leave the door open with the air cons on? A lot of these things, they're little things now, but we can see the effect that it has brought upon us. So, if we love our children, if we love our children's children, we should be more conscious, really. And I guess, sorry.
It's okay. We'll clear that.
Yeah. In short, for the sake of our children, our children's children, we really have to look deep into ourselves. Are we going to continue the life that we lead as a human race, or are we going to take a step back and be more conscious of our actions towards the environment? That's as individuals, because we know that there are a lot of corporations, companies that contribute greatly to this. But as you can see, when push comes to shove, so to speak, tayo rin natutulungan eh. So huwag na natin hintayin yung panahon na tayo rin yung mapipinsala.
We have
compared to the 60s when I was growing up as a kid, iba talaga ang weather. It's not as you used to be able to predict the seasons. Uulan ngayon, June, tag-ulan yan. Gantong buwan, wala na. Pero ngayon, hindi na. You can't predict anymore. It's unpredictable. Pero weather has always been unpredictable, but it's even more unpredictable now.
There's a story that I really that I experienced myself, because we had a small piece of land in the north, and all the crops that were about to be harvested were devastated by a strong typhoon. And
na pag bumaha, pag bumagyo, trees fall, houses are damaged, and a lot of people in the Philippines are not equipped against it. And sometimes tragedies happen, people die. Why? Because of not being well equipped to handle something which is happening year in and year out. And it's sad when you see the news and see that families are separated and some family members die because of these natural calamities. And I think it's really very important for the people who are equipped and able to help to actually make an effort to help. And I think this is really a great step towards that.
How do you feel about the project?
This project is very, very good. I think music has really the power to encourage people to do an action, to get involved in bringing change to the lives of the Filipinos.
It's a great cause, and I think backing it up with music is a great thing, because music is I think the one thing that connects different cultures, connects different races, connects people around the world, and music, especially nowadays, is very very influential. Especially among the youth, and then getting different artists, solo artists, bands, that have their own albums and own music out. Just bring them together, and bring them together to create a song that is for this cause. I think it's a great tool, and it will help the cause even more. And I'm really proud that I was called and invited to help out, and I'm excited to see how it turns out.
I think it's about time na we have the proper solution to this thing, because it affects people every year. We are a typhoon prone country. Tapos every year na lang, ang dami display sa tao, dami na-apekto, di ba, sa mga storms na ganyan. They're getting stronger every year because of climate change. Tapos lahat ng pera na pupunta sa aid, all those stuff, kasi dami na di-displace. Maybe it's about time na imbis na we allow this thing to happen every year, why don't we go to go straight to the root of the problem, which is wala silang proper housing na can withstand storms. Tayo pa naman, we're a typhoon prone country, like I said earlier. The storms are getting stronger, so might as well do something about it. And how do I feel about it? Like I said earlier, I think it's about time, and I think we should all come together to help make this thing happen, to create the proper solution. Yes, that's why I'm in it, and I hope everybody joins in. Artists, lahat siguro ng Pinoy.
Do you have any experiences? Just look at. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just look at.
Sorry, yes.
It's okay. Okay. Do you have any experiences with storms? Like any anecdotes, funny or otherwise?
Storms. I just remember that kasi my mom's from Cebu. Although Cebu hindi ganong laging naapektuhan ng typhoon as much as yung mga Bicol and yung mga sa may Cagayan area, Isabela. They also have their share of really strong ones, yearly. And I remember na when they were kids, up to their teens, yung mom ko, they always they started out poor, So nangyayari was lagi nasisira yung bahay kubo nila. So they had to stay in yung mga mga evacuation centers. So at a young age, when we were kids, lagi kaming kinikwento ng mother namin how it feels like, to be a victim of such natural causes, such a natural disaster as a typhoon. So every time may typhoon darating, estudyante pa kami, bata pa kami, sobrang tuwa kami kasi walang pasok, di ba? Lalo pag signal number 3, tonto kami. Pero lagi kami nire-remind ng mom namin na, hey, don't be too happy about it na wala kayong pasok kasi ang dami dyan tonight. A lot of people are not gonna have anything to eat, anywhere to sleep. Baka nawalan pa sila ng mga loved ones nila because of the storm, bata pa kami, parang I always remember that my mom used to be our families, yung mga families ng mga parents namin, they used to be one of those victims na nawawalan lagi ng bahay. So I guess that is one of the reasons why I felt so strongly about joining this advocacy. Because I remember my mom's stories.